monsters? Are you scared of a little Josh? Come out! Well, that didn't work.
Travel with me as I follow in Grandpa's footsteps, the greatest adventurer who ever lived. And don't forget your underwear. I'm here in Newport, Oregon, where my grandpa said he once saw the Aquina Bay sea monster, a giant 25-foot long creature with huge fangs, giant flippers, and a bad attitude. He even said that he saw the monster and took his tooth. So I'm gonna go find that missing tooth monster and prove that he's real, once and for all. The Pacific coast is full of big cliffs, deep seas, and dark caves, which means a sea monster can hide just about anywhere. Come out, sea monsters! I got your missing tooth! If you want it back, you gotta come and take it from me! Have you guys seen any sea monsters? All right, thanks. I'm not having much luck on shore, so it's time to hit the high seas with two professional monster hunters. They're gonna help me search for the Aquina Bay sea monster, and they're finding stuff already. Whoa. So what kind of sea monsters are these?
My oyster friends. They're almost friendly, but they can bite.
Oysters are like the snails of the sea. They grow in shells, look super gross,
and grown-ups like to eat them. So I'm just supposed to slurp this out of its shell where it lives?
Yeah, it might be a little bit more sloppy.
Please don't eat me, Josh. It's okay. So far we've just caught oysters, no sea monsters yet. Fingers crossed though.
I think I see a baby sea monster.
Should I throw this guy back in?
Oh yeah.
All right, bye bud. So have you ever seen a sea monster out here?
Maybe these guys aren't monster hunters. The captain just told me that I got on the wrong boat and that they harvest oysters for a living. Since we're not finding monsters, the captain told me to help out and harvest oysters.
Okay, then these are mine then? The rest are yours? Can I drive? Oh, really? I'm the captain now!
Well, these guys might not be sea monster hunters, but at least now I can call them friends. Maybe they know where this tooth came from.
What do you think the chances are that this came from a sea monster?
You know, I have no idea, but you could find some better answers at the aquarium.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'll do.
Inside this aquarium, I'm gonna find out the truth about sea monsters.
This aquarium is full of really cool sea creatures.
Be my friend. Be my friend.
But it also has sea creature experts, which are called humans.
Do you have any advice for someone who's trying to find a sea monster?
A lot of sea monsters existed millions of years ago. For example, elasmosaurs were long-necked marine reptiles that lived millions of years ago. These giant animals had incredibly long necks. They were so long and heavy, they could barely lift them out of the water.
What do you know about the Aquina Bay monster?
Well, while it might not exist nowadays, I believe it was based on the Ichthyosaurus.
Ichthyosaurus? That's a type of creature from the dinosaur times. Was Grandpa just telling tall tales on the high seas?
What kind of sea monster did this come from?
That is definitely a fossilized shark tooth.
What? A shark tooth? I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen a bunch on sale in the gift shop. Is this where Grandpa got it?
So I guess Grandpa made up that story about the sea monster, which makes sense. He had a very active imagination. But I'm so glad I investigated anyway because I learned so much new stuff.
Like how to harvest oysters, how to make new friends, and how many incredible animals live beneath the surface of the ocean.
Which is why you should always stay curious. And don't forget your underwear. Till next time.